Hi guys, it's me Razia on my mum's channel. Today we're making chocolate brownies. These are so moist and yummy, so let's get into the cooking. The ingredients you're going to need are 1 cup and 3/4 cup of brown sugar, 3/4 cup flour, all-purpose flour, I'm using plain, half cup chocolate, 3 medium eggs, it can be large as well, 1 teaspoon vanilla extract, half teaspoon salt, 3/4 cup butter, 3/4 cup cocoa powder. These are all the ingredients you're going to need, so let's get to the first step. Before the first step, I'm going to show you the stuff that we need. You're going to need 2 bowls, 1 small, 1 big, a red spatula, and either a stand mixer or a hand mixer. I like using a hand mixer as it just gets a little bit more round. And to measure, you could use a scale or measuring cups. I think scale is more accurate, so I use that. I have a glass tray. You can use a metal tray, but I like using a glass tray. And I just lined up some parchment paper and put some oil and butter on it. The first step now is to make sure your pan is nice and hot, and you want to add all of your butter in, and with your red spatula, whatever spatula, I like using my red spatula, I'm just stirring around, and you want to keep stirring. You do not want to leave it for a second. Now you're going to put your eggs in another bowl, and I'm adding one by one. So now I've got 3 eggs. I'm going to add half of the light brown sugar. And I'm just going to whisk it with my whisk with the paddle adaptation. You just want to keep on stirring that. You might need to scrape it off. Now that's done, we're going to add the other half of the brown sugar, and you want to stir that in again. And you want this to be a really nice light colour, and you want to be very thick and foamy type of texture, and if you touch it there should not be any granules of the sugar left. This is what it should look like. This is the perfect consistency. Now we're going to do our brown sugar. So this is what the brown sugar should look like. A very nice golden type of colour. And it's okay if there's little milk solids. Okay, so now we're going to put our brown sugar in the bowl. It's okay if it's hot because it doesn't impact anything. Now we're going to add our cocoa powder and a vanilla extract. You want to add the vanilla extract after you've added the cocoa powder. I did so. And you want to stir until there's no clumps. Now in your egg mixture, you want to fold in the chocolate mixture. And you do not want to stir, you want to fold. This is very key. Now it should kind of look like this after 5 minutes of stirring. Now you're going to add your flour and your salt. There should be no lumps of cocoa powder, no lumps of basically anything. It's not a cake batter, so it shouldn't have lumps. If it does, then you want to stir a little bit more. Now you just want to fold this in until it's well combined. It should be starting to get quite thick whilst you're doing it. Once it's all stirred in, you're going to add your chocolate chips. I just add chocolate chips or chocolate chunks. I just added half of it, more than half, and I saved some just to put on top. And you just want to fold that in again. This is what it should look like. Now we can put this in our pan. Should be a very thick consistency. And if we try this, it's so nice. Now in your pan, you're going to just carefully put your chocolate mixture into our pan. And you want to make sure that it's not like kind of tilting to the other side, and you want to tap down the tray after you've added it so there's no air bubbles. So I'm just carefully doing this now, and you want to get every single last bit of the batter from the bowl. Now I've done this, I'm going to add some more chocolate chunks. This is optional, but I just think it creates a little bit more of a chocolatey brownie look, and that's why I prefer doing that. This is what it should look like. It looks really nice and decorative. Now you want to bake this for 30 to 35 minutes, even higher if you need to, for 200 degrees. I did put 180, that was just because I was preheating. And then you're going to add your batter in. Now, this is optional. I'm just going to melt some extra chocolate. And what I'm going to do is melt 30 seconds, add a little bit of water, mix it in, microwave again, and mix it in again. So we get that runny, glossy texture. That's what it should look like. You can use this for drips on cakes, anything. And I just got a tall glass with a piping bag, and I just pouring that in very carefully. Now I'm just going to do a chocolate drip swirl type of thing on my cake. To check if your cake is done, you want to get a skewer and check. It should be a little dirty, because that just shows that it has moisture in the cake. Well, the brownie, not the cake. But now this is what it should look like. Now I would recommend not letting it cool, as it's really nice warm. However, if you want your brownie to be a bit harder, then I really suggest you not cooling it. Now I'm cutting this with a warm knife and the sharpest knife you have. And I've cut lines. Now I'm going to cut the other way. And this is what it should look like. It looks so yummy. And now we're going to add the chocolate drizzle.
Come back for the next video.
And I'm just using a normal piping bag, and I just cut a little hole from it. I'm just spreading that across. And I'm just doing the other way. This is what it looks like, and it looks so yummy and delicious. Thank you so much for watching. This is what it looks like. It was so yummy and just a delightful treat. Please like and subscribe and watch more. And if you want to watch more, then please comment down below. Bye guys!